The idea of us being a single race in a single city is over, it's finished. And the cities, I think, that people most want to do business with, to live in, the city that almost wealth gets created by diversity, that if you have a diverse community in a city, oddly enough, that brings with it the headquarters of goods and services, all sorts of other things arrive. And I must say, despite the problems you're having here, I associate Sydney now much more with ethnic diversity than I do Dublin. I think that especially people like us who are writers have to continue making the argument to see if we could even win a small part of it, to create an idea in the world that this business of migration and movement is not robbing us of things, but it's actually adding things to our lives, which we badly need, which is just other people who are different from us living and sharing the same space as us, which oddly enough might be even called democracy. I remember when we were decriminalizing homosexuality, and as a gay man, I was watching this very carefully. I mean, the Cardinal, who was a very good man in many ways, came on the radio screaming, talking about there was a need to imprison people like me. And I was listening at home thinking, why don't we imprison you? I mean, what have I been doing? I've just been minding my own business. I mean, what about you? And, in other words, every time we've changed legislation on divorce, on contraception, on homosexuality, the church comes kicking and screaming onto the radio. But for things that really matter to people, such as their spiritual lives, you notice the church has gone oddly silent about it. They're almost embarrassed to talk about things like the soul, the spirit, the need to have something other than a material life.